What's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today, what I have for you guys, we're going to be talking about the Black Ops 6 Zombies early access. We got new information on that. We're also going to be going over the new cinematic trailer and some other news that you need to know in regards to Black Ops 6 Zombies. So if you find the video helpful or informative, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But let's go ahead and let's jump into it. So what you're looking at right now is the Black Ops 6 Liberty Falls cinematic. The quality of it actually looks pretty insane. At like the first 25 seconds of the trailer, they introduce Richtofen. You can see it's like a younger version of himself. So this is back in time, and then they'll showcase the day here in just a second. He's chilling here at a park with his wife and kid, and he's just relaxing. And then she says it's cold, and then he tells her he's gonna go get her a jacket from the car. And then as he's walking to the car, it looks like his heart starts hurting. He's getting some sort of a heart attack. And then, yeah, he starts like aching in pain. And then the area suddenly turns eerie and a little bit dark. And then he turns around, and then you can see that the area is on fire. And this is probably the creepiest part of the entire thing. Like, this is even creepier than the zombies. Just look at this. Like, is that not crazy? Anyways, he ends up waking up. He realizes it was just a bad dream. And then he looks over at the photo. He calms down. And then it showcases the date. And it is set in Liberty Falls, West Virginia in 1991 on the exact date of February 18th at 1500 hours. And then he looks over towards his monitors, and it looks like he's getting some sort of an alert. They're telling him, oh, we need to lock down. There's like a perimeter breach, unidentified objects, things like that. And then he grabs the Wunderwaffe DG that he has just sitting there right there by his bed. And then he works his way throughout the rooms. And right here, it's looking like maybe this mansion is going to be playable. Maybe you start within the mansion because this is where everything began. So you work your way in here. Maybe you got to start buying doors. It reminds me of Black Ops 2 Kino der Toten, but obviously the mansion is completely different. You'll notice that a little bit when you go in, but I see the similarities. Anyways, he saves the guy. He tells him to run and get everything locked down. No one escapes Liberty Falls, and then just keep everything locked. But he continues on with the DG. He ends up running downstairs, I guess, to hit the elevator, and he's trying to go down to like a secret underground bunker. Zombies are attacking him. He's using the Wunderwaffe once again to try and secure and save himself. While the elevator gets to him, he's screaming, I guess, the password to sort of get there, and then the elevator ends up opening up. He uses Omni movement, jump back, and then shoot the zombies. And then now he's working his way down to the basement where I guess there's something there. And then you start seeing this purple smoke and cloud, which I believe might be Sam. And then he actually confirms that it's Sam. He says, Sam, I promise you, I swear that you will never be free. And then she ends up grabbing him and then teleporting him away. And then it skips to the underground area, which I guess the area he was trying to go under after she destroys the DG Waff. And then when it goes down to the bunker, she says, but Edward, I already am free. And then it cuts off. And I guess this is everything in regards to the cinematic for Liberty Falls. But what are your thoughts and opinions on that? Do you think that one's a little bit better than what we've gotten so far with Terminus, or do you think the Terminus cinematic was better? But the gameplay, unfortunately, we're not going to be seeing until Call of Duty Next, which is under a week from now, so 6 days, and we'll actually get to see what Liberty Falls will look like and what secrets, what type of Easter eggs, what's going to be available on that map. But I'm a little bit more interested in Liberty Falls than I am Terminus at the moment, just because of how crazy this cinematic was. But this is what the new content was that Call of Duty has posted. They didn't drop any blog posts or give us any new information other than the cinematic trailer, so we'll just have to like break that down as we just did. Now let's go on to the next topic that we have. It looks like Call of Duty dropped a couple of shorts giving us some intel drops on some upcoming features for Black Ops 6 Zombies. So it says the Treyarch team redesigned the arsenal with a new look and offering. So the arsenal is a way to not only upgrade your weapon's rarity, but you're able to also purchase ammo mods with it using salvage, which is a currency that we've seen before already, and it also has a new look. So apparently it's going to be animated. It does have a personality where whenever you have enough to get yourself an ammo mod, it will actually call to you. So it has like someone who speaks. And then this is like a little short clip of what it looks like that they ended up showcasing. So it was like a little short just to tell you about that new feature. But the other short that they ended up posting, in my opinion, was a little bit more interesting. And this one, it says, for the first time ever, Zombies is introducing the save and quit feature. And then it was like a couple seconds worth of blog. So they said this is a huge one, but now in solos for the first time ever, you can actually go into your settings. So you pause the game and they showcase that. And as you see here in the settings, they're switched to third person, change the Gobblegum pack, change your field upgrade, social, return to game, leave match, and then save and quit, which is the last option. You go ahead and you click on that and it says warning, saving will overwrite existing save. Would you like to proceed? And then you click on save and then it will save your progress for whatever area that you're at, and you can actually close your game and come back at a later date. There's like no limit to how long it has to be, so you can come back anytime that you want and then continue exactly where you left off. But unfortunately, this is only for solos. Wouldn't work well with the multiplayer, just doesn't make sense. So yeah, they can't use it in multiplayer, but that's another new feature that they're introducing, and that was like a first look at that. But going on to the next thing that I want to talk about, which is probably the major topic for this video. Over the last couple weeks, there's been a rumor about the Black Ops 6 Zombies getting a early access week. We saw that there was a preview over on PlayStation which actually said that Black Ops 6 would be playable starting on October 17th, 2024, which is a week before the official release of the actual Black Ops 6 title, which goes live on the 25th. There was also the fact that they have not announced early access, but the PlayStation tab said that, so people were assuming, or it was a rumor floating, that it may end up being Zombies that they would give us early access to, because it's just been so many years since we got round-based Zombies, and there's just so much hype being built around that maybe they were going to actually give early access to that, whether they let you play Liberty Falls early or let you try to play and test some of those maps. And the idea was that the official announcement would go live during Call of Duty Next, because they did mention in the blog post more pre-order bonuses would pop up as we get closer to the launch of Black Ops 6. And the fact is, in all their marketing, they mentioned that Liberty Falls gameplay would be officially revealed during Call of Duty Next, with creators being able to play that. The idea was that after creators got to play that, they would make an announcement saying that if you want to play the game, pre-order, and you'd get to play it a week early. And that was the rumor and the idea that we had. But at the moment, it was actually confirmed to us that that is not the case. And it looks like Treyarch developers confirmed to Codename Pizza that they have no plans to release Zombies early access, and it's just not gonna happen. So unfortunately, that is the case. It looks like that rumor has now been officially shut down. Now, something else is that they did not mention campaign at all. So the question is, because now they've confirmed Zombies early access is not happening, will we at least get campaign early access for a week? We've seen that with the past Call of Duty titles, with MW2, MW3, we've gotten a week to play the game early, and that is all for pretty much every digital pre-order bonus ended up getting that benefit. And at the same time, the PlayStation date never updated, so it's still on the 17th. And campaign really doesn't mess with multiplayer, because you can play campaign and it won't alter your progress, it won't level you up. And I feel like maybe that's the main reason they don't want to put Zombies early access, because you may get an unfair advantage leveling up your weapons or doing some sort of Easter eggs early before everyone else has even gotten a chance to play the game. Now, campaign, on the other hand, it doesn't really impact any of that, so it is very possible that you could play the game a week early and finish the campaign before the actual game releases, so that way you can jump into multiplayer or Zombies on the first day, and you don't have to worry about wasting your time playing the campaign while everyone else is leveling up. But unfortunately, it's looking like it may not end up happening based on the timing and the scheduling. All past Call of Duties where they had early access, they sort of announced it earlier on. This time around, they haven't. And Charlie Intel, as a couple of others, were theorizing that they may not do campaign early access because of what happened with the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. If you guys recall, MW3 campaign got some of the worst reviews in Call of Duty history. People were naming it the worst campaign ever, the shortest campaign ever. And the fact is, it had all these negative reviews, and that was before the multiplayer even came out. Before the full game even released, it was already at like a 1-star out of 5 rating. And so they don't want to repeat that again, especially for Black Ops 6, a game they've been working on for 3 or 4 years. They don't want to be reviewed based on their campaign rather than the multiplayer, with all the new features they're introducing, the time that they're putting, the brand new maps that they're making. It just makes sense that Activision doesn't want to push early access out because of what happened with Modern Warfare 3. But what are your thoughts and opinions on that? Do you think we should get early access, or at least for campaign, or not? But that's the unfortunate news that I had to let you guys know in this video. I do plan on making another video later today where we're going to talk about the Black Ops 6 beta, all the free rewards you'll be able to get, and everything to look forward to. So if you're not subscribed, I highly recommend you hit that sub button. But it's been your boy Chizo. Thank you guys for tuning in, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys again. Peace.